Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Cross Train with James. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of a core workout, a little bit of an unorthodox workout. So we've got 2 buckets filled about halfway, a little bit less than halfway with water. Now, full disclosure, I have one that's even less than, just because I wanted the same time in the video. So there's one exercise that you're going to need a little bit less water in, and you'll see that. So you're going to cut I wouldn't say in half, but maybe into a quarter of the amount of water, and you'll know when we get there. So let's go through everything. Everything is timed today. So 60 seconds. I'm not actually going to go the full 60 on everything. I'll let you guys guide yourselves. I'm just going to show you the exercises. So time for 60 seconds of the 6 exercises that we're going to go through. Making sure you transition as quickly as possible. And we're going for 5 sets. So 5 sets, 60 seconds a piece of cake. All right, let's get ready. We're going to have the buckets stretched out far enough for a nice little plank here, making sure I stay balanced so I don't knock my buckets over, and I'm just holding this plank position here. Now again, pretty similar to a regular plank, obviously, but you'll notice just with this different grip here, subtle change, a little more focus. Is it going to hurt your hands? It might a little bit, depending on how calloused they are, but it's really not too bad gripping that bucket there. Exercise number 2. So this again is for time, so you just want to make sure you can hear your timer. If you saw my workout from last week with the arms, it's very similar. We're going to have both buckets overhead just like so, and we're just going to do an overhead carry just like so. I don't want to get out of frame, but you would just go for 60 seconds carrying as far as you can, or round in a circle, whatever works for you. When you get back, buckets by your sides, and we've got side bends just like so. Side, side, making sure to pull over with that oblique, just like that, sticking that hip out using the oblique. Again, you've got 60 seconds total here. All right, now after that, you were just doing an overhead carry, so now you're gonna do more of a farmer's walk. So you're walking just like this, again, for 60 seconds. And again, as I mentioned in the beginning, you might need to alter the weight. So if you can do this near a hose and maybe put some more water in for this part, it's a little bit easier, then you might want to do that. And then you can take it out as we get into some of the more challenging things. Now after my farmer's walk, I've gotten around the world. And you're going to be able to see I'm trying to control it so that not too much water splashes out like what I just did there. And I want to make sure I go in both directions. Now the integrity of your bucket is going to be called into question here. So if you don't have a real sturdy bucket, you might want to omit this one here. All right, next exercise, I'm going to hit the ground for, and this is just going to be a sit and reach. So I just need one bucket. My legs are going to be splayed like so. Buckets over the chest, sit up, reach. Back down, sit up, reach. Back down for 60 seconds. Now last but not least, and this is where it gets interesting, Turkish get up with a bucket of water. Now those of you who've noticed already, yeah, I spilled it when I was going through practicing this earlier. That's probably gonna happen, so be prepared to get wet. But that's part of the fun, right? So I'm gonna have this here. I'm gonna go ahead and bend on the left knee here, bend my left leg, my foot flat. I'm gonna bridge up and sit up, just like so. Taking a second to rebalance. I wanna make sure I keep looking up so I keep that balance. Come back, stand up, just like so. And then if you really want, you can go back the same way. Usually I don't, so I'm not going to this time either. I would just put it down and then get back up the same way. But again, you can modify as needed. You can take more water out of the bucket based on your fitness level. So like I said, that's about halfway, and then I took about another inch out for the Turkish get up, but in real time I would have them both even, and I might add weight for some of the exercises that you can do more weight with, like the waiter's walk and the farmer's carry, the overhead carry and the farmer's walk. And then for some of the exercises that are a little bit tougher with a bucket full of water, like the sit and reach and the Turkish get up, I might decide to flip that. So let me do one more get up just so you guys can see, because it's a little bit more complicated. We'll do it this time on the right side, which is not my dominant hand. see if we can do it. Rah. There we go.
I know you're all rooting for me to drop it, be honest.
Perfect. All right, guys. Thanks for joining me for another episode of Cross Train with James. Check out some more of my other stuff. Hope everybody has a great day.